Okay, so I want to explain something that I've been personally going through, and I think it might help you. So I've been working really hard on healing myself and also trying to manifest stuff into my life and create the life that I really want to live. And so I've been simultaneously trying to heal, those inside parts of me while also trying to create something outside of me. And it's funny because all the actions that I've been taking have been from a place of trying to fix this inside part of me so that I could live the life that I want. So inside, I'd be doing all this healing activities, but with the attachment of, okay, let's heal so I can finally be okay, so I can finally feel good inside, so I can finally be safe. And it's funny because I've been in this loop for the last few years, and I've been working so hard to make some progress. And then I would make some progress because I would be completely detached from the outcome. I'd get to a breaking point and be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just gonna let go of my ego and I'm just gonna do this just because I wanna feel good inside, not because I wanna get the things outside. And so when I would do that, I would get great responses and all of a sudden, within myself. And all of a sudden I'd be moving through the world with way more peace inside. And my ego would grab onto that and be like, we're making progress. Holy shit. We can go out into the world. We can go get some girls. We can go do this. We can whatever. Let's go make money. Let's go get on social media. Let's become famous. Whatever the thing is, whatever my ego was trying to feed. And as soon as I did that, all of a sudden now, instead of it being unconditional, now it's back to what it was before, where I just want to heal to get what I want. And so it's such a crazy dance that you have to kind of figure out how to actually be detached and, get what you want. Because you actually almost have to get to this place where you are good either way. You can't just completely avoid the thing, because that's just giving up. And then you can't do the opposite where you hold on too tightly and go after it with everything. I don't even know how to describe what to do, but I just say I almost find a point in the top of my head, and it helps me just sit a little bit above all the noise that's happening. So if you're struggling to center yourself, you have all these swirling thoughts and emotions, and it feels so thick. You're in the water. You're in the ocean, waves are coming down, you can't even get a breath. Okay, do this technique. This has actually changed my life in the last week, and this is no BS. I'm actually not here selling you fucking shit. So listen, when you breathe and sit down to meditate or even stand, you can start by opening your eyes and focusing on a point in front of you. And you kind of almost open your eyes to a stare where you kind of almost look like you're mentally challenged. And I'm not trying to be funny, I'm being serious, where and you almost stare off where you lose a focus, but you're focused on the point at the same time. And if you hold that gaze, lights will start to flicker around you. It will turn yellow and purple. You'll have some hallucinogenic experiences. So that's the first thing that you can do. The other thing is also just be moving through the world, or you can start by just staring at a space and do the same thing, except instead of focusing on a physical point in front of you, you put your mental energy right here or right here. And I am telling you, holy shit, this has completely, I'm not saying, oh my gosh, I don't even want to say fixed because I was never broken, but I was so trapped in the ego mind. And I could because there was just so much swirling thoughts and emotions, and I was in the middle of it. I was in the fire. I couldn't even see up, down, left, right. What was my thought? What wasn't? So doing this practice, I actually now, the last few days, everywhere I'm going, I'm actually keeping this kind of focus on the top of my head. And I don't know what's happening, but weird stuff, good weird stuff is happening. Crazy crying fits where I'm just releasing all this energy, getting weird random calls like that are significantly pushing my business forward that I didn't even put any effort towards. I'm telling you, this is a practice. There's so much shit, like not so much shit. There's two parts you really gotta like hit with this whole spirituality thing. It's two parts. One is in the heart, in the emotion, and the other is in the mind. And you need to kind of bring these two things together. And I think that's where you kind of find peace. And obviously you have to integrate emotional stuff, all this other stuff. I don't really have all the answers, but this is what's been coming to me in the last week. Good luck.